So in this video, we're going to be talking about how you've got to give up trying to change your specific person. There is no one to change but you. And when you do, when you create the perspective shift that I'm going to talk about in this video, things do change. And I want you to get there in your own time, in your own way. But I'm just going to explain to you how this works and what happens and why it happens. So if you're stuck in this feeling of why won't this person do this, or why won't this person be more like this, or why can't this person message me, or whatever, then this video is for you. So before I jump into this video, I just want to let you know that my new ebook, How I Manifested My Specific Person, is out now. And I am honestly overwhelmed with how many people have already downloaded it. Thank you so much. I'm so looking forward to hearing what you think about it and for you to read the whole story of my 10-year journey with my specific person. There is so much detail in there, so many things that I've never actually shared on my YouTube channel, stories, pictures, screenshots of messages that we had over the years. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to you having that story. It's yours now. You can read it, you can relate to it, you can feel seen, you can feel less alone. So I hope that you really enjoy that. Okay, so what happens is very often we meet someone and there is a conflict in the dynamic where you're wanting something from that person and they're not giving it to you, or they're behaving in a way that you don't like, and you're wanting, through manifestation techniques, to change this person in a way. Maybe you're trying to manifest a new version of this person, and you might be imagining them showing up in a new way, and all of that is good because you're sort of seeing what you do want and you're focusing on what you do want. But what often happens is we start to feel really frustrated and conflicted and stressed when this person doesn't seem to be changing. Underneath the desire to get someone to change is the belief that I am not good enough. Because what we think on some level, which is really not true actually, is that if they loved me, if I was good enough, they would be different. If they thought that I was worthy, then they would behave differently. It's all on me, right? So what we've got to do is realise that it's not your fault that this person is showing up in that way. This is the main thing that they're mirroring back to you, right? They're just mirroring back to you that you don't feel good enough. Okay, that's what they're mirroring back to you, not your faulty feelings or beliefs or whatever. All they're mirroring back to you is that you don't feel worthy, okay? And that you think that it's your responsibility to make this person change and love you in a way that maybe you weren't loved when you were younger. Often this pattern is a really old one. And, it goes into the whole people-pleasing thing and trying to fix people and codependency. And what we've got to do is really realise, oh my God, it's not my fault. This isn't my job to fix this person, and this isn't personal. This is not personal. Their behaviour towards you is not your fault. It's not because you've done anything wrong. It's not because you're manifesting it wrong. It's literally just showing you your self-esteem. Right? That's it. That's all. So what we've got to do as the remedy is, first of all, see this, and this video is helping you do that. You've got to see where you are thinking on some level that if this person thought I was worthy, they would show up differently, right? And then I would feel worthy, and then I would feel loved. And we've got to reverse it so that you automatically, on your own, feel loved. And what usually happens with this scenario is people go, I give up. I just give up. I give up trying to change this person. I can't do it anymore. It's hurting me. This person doesn't seem to be responding to the way that I'm talking, saying, thinking, feeling, being. And I feel like I'm depleted. I feel like I'm trying so hard to get this to work and I'm just swimming upstream. It's not working, so I give up. And usually what happens is that you automatically do focus on yourself again. This is why that giving up thing that feels like the end is actually not the end. It's a great place to be because you realise that, okay, now I can focus on myself. And then what usually happens is this person can naturally come in because you're not expecting anything from them anymore because you've filled up your own cup. Do you see what I mean? This is how it works. You've realised, oh, I don't need this person to validate my worth. I don't need this person to show up for me in a way for me to know that I'm good enough. I don't need that. It's not about that anymore. It's about you knowing within yourself that you are good enough and that their behaviour was never your problem. It's not your fault. It's not because you're doing anything wrong. All it is your self-esteem and the self-love that you can work on. Okay, so when you do get to the point of, I give up, it's not my job, I can't change this person, they are who they are and it's not my fault. Good. Just go along with your life and focus on you, and trust me that things usually do evolve and change. But I don't know how that's going to look for you. Everybody's situation is different. But what I know you will feel is better. And what I know you will feel is free, because you'll be validating yourself and you'll be able to let this go. And what happens when we let go is that the universe moves, because we're not dependent on this thing anymore. This person who is triggering you to want them to change, to, chase and whatever, is literally here for you for this exact lesson. Okay? I wrote about this in my book, how many times I let go and my partner came back in again, how many times I just gave up and thought that's the end of it, and then seamlessly without me trying, it just happened very naturally. And that's a process that I keep doing, and having to work through other things that I've got to let go of. And when we're less attached to things, it happens much more easily. But the main thing is realizing that it's not your fault. It's not your fault. And you can put yourself first now, and you can realize that this person, their behavior is just not personal. It's not about you, okay? I know that the manifesting community can kind of make it feel like it is, like you're doing something wrong, but you're not. You're just on your journey to discovering and releasing and finding your self-love again. That's what this is all about. That's what it's for. That's why you've met this person. So I hope you found this video useful. If you'd like to read my personal story about this, about letting go, about finding my self-love, about how that affected my relationship, then you can find my ebook. It's in the link below. I'd love to hear what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.